Hey guys, it's Marissa. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my Shop Miss AOA haul. I've never shopped from the site before, but mostly everything is $1. So I'm just going to be showing you in the beginning of this video just everything that I got. And I got most of these pom-poms for my small business, Glossiful Beauty, where I made lip gloss keychains. Everything sold out within like the first 2 or 3 days of launch, so I'm really super excited and super happy about that. So thank you guys so much for all of the support on that. I definitely want to buy those again soon so I can create more of those, but if you're interested to see the makeup look, I will have everything time-stamped. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and just keep on watching. So I'm first going to be trying these 3 different pigment powders, and I have like a holographic pink one, and then I also have like this really pretty lavender purple color, and then I have like a lavender purple glitter, so I think that's really pretty. I think I'm going to just try to do on the top lid with this lavender color, and then on like the bottom lower lash line, I'm going to try something with this holographic pink, because I think that's going to turn out really pretty since these are pastel colors. And I'm going to try to use this foundation as a primer or a concealer for my eyes as a base. So I'm just going to be unscrewing this. And I did try it already just a little bit on my hand off camera, and it smells really like, I don't want to say fresh, but you know, like whenever you open like a brand new thing of foundation and like you can just smell like that fresh powder in it, like it just smells brand new. That's what this smells like. So I'm not too sure what ingredient that makes it smell like that, but I really do like the smell. And when you take it from the nozzle and just like squirt it on your hand or whatever you're going to be using, it does not come out like in huge chunks, which I do really like. And it does have a pretty thick consistency, so a little will go a long way with this. And the coverage is actually really nice. Like this is obviously one side where I put the foundation, and this is the other side where I did not. And the color matching that I did for myself online on the site is actually really spot on. I definitely need to get a tan or something soon because I'm so pale, but it definitely is really spot on, and I don't have any complaints so far. It's very natural looking, and that's exactly what I want. Okay, so I'm first going to be dipping into this, and if you do buy any of their pigment powders or anything like that, there's like a little bit of like a seal over it, which is fine, but I had the hardest time taking it off unless I pressed inwards, and the powder just kind of like went everywhere. It's very messy at first, so just to let you know, because I got it all over my pants and I was like, great. But there definitely is a lot in there, and I can tell a little goes a long way since it is just like a fine powder. I'm going to be applying this using an Ulta round brush and just applying it to my crease and buffing it out. Now this looks really super pretty, but I tried my best to keep as much pigment as possible, and it was just really bad.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So this is the pigmentation I got out of it after putting it on a few layers. I'm not too crazy about it. I feel like it's very, very light, like almost where you can barely see it. And this is when I was putting on like a ton of the powder, and it was just kind of like getting everywhere, and that's why I didn't really want to talk while doing it, because I didn't want to inhale all that powder. So I'm not super crazy about it. I think if anything, it would be best if you like turn this into a pressed powder, maybe like DIY your own eyeshadow like how I do and just put it into a pan and press it in. It would probably be a little bit easier than just dip into like fine basically mica powder. The overall color though, that's what I'm basically judging it on, and it's okay. It's not like in your face for sure, but it's just very, very subtle. So I guess if you just don't like wearing really bright colors, this would probably be a eyeshadow pigment for you. But for me personally, I could go with something a little bit darker. And then before I put on that purple glitter on my eyelid, I'm going to be using the NYX Glitter Primer and an e.l.f. concealer brush. And I'm just going to be applying that to my eyelids and kind of creating a really nice cut crease and a tacky base just for all of that to stick to. And then before I move on to the other eye, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Precision brush and just kind of patting it on using my finger and also this brush. So I think that this is really pretty, and I do apologize because I'm filming right in front of my window, so you probably see the blinds with the sun coming through on my face, but you can see my eye compared to the other one, and that was just with like a few dips in there. I can definitely tell that there is no pigmentation, it's just pure glitter, which is fine by me, but if you kind of wanted a little bit of color, you would probably have to add an eyeshadow shade first and then the glitter. But I think it's still really pretty, and I'm just going to be applying this to the other eye. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue this cut crease onwards so then it covers a lot more of that purple. Okay, so I'm back, and I also tried to fix the blinds a bit, so hopefully you can see the eye look a little bit more on my face now. I think it is really, really pretty. It definitely doesn't have any pigment to it for that glitter one. It's just pure glitter, which is fine by me. But if you're a little bit specific about that, especially like whenever it comes to the cut creases, you might have to apply like an eyeshadow or something underneath it, like how I said before. So I'm just gonna go with putting on some eyeliner and stuff, and then I'm gonna test the foundation completely on my face. And the eyeliner that I'm gonna be using is the e.l.f. eyeliner in the shade Jet Black. So it was a little bit harder for me to apply the eyeliner over the glitter, obviously, but I'm going to be cleaning everything up a little bit using just like a little wet rag that I normally do whenever I just want to kind of clean up underneath my eyeliner wings. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. And then I'm also going to just kind of clean up any kind of glitter that might have just fallen out underneath my eyes and is somewhere on my face. So I really do like this look so far. I do like the pigment powders and stuff, but it is very super powdery. That's kind of like my main thing, but like how I said, you could probably just turn it into your own eyeshadow and stuff if you have the materials to do that and the time. And also if you were to add like a pair of false lashes or something, it would definitely like probably complete the look a lot more. And it's just like something natural, but also has a little bit of like extra glam to it, which would be like the lashes and stuff. But I still really like it. And next, I'm going to be priming my face a little bit before applying the foundation. So I'm going to be applying the Papaya Face Milk, and I'm just going to kind of hydrate my face a little bit before adding that foundation. And then I'm just going to dot the foundation on my face, or just kind of apply it anywhere. I don't want to apply too much just because I don't want it to look cakey. But I'm just going to blend everything in using my Real Techniques Beauty Complexion Sponge. And as I'm putting this on, I do not feel like, it's hard to explain, but it feels pretty lightweight. Like I don't feel like I have a ton of makeup on my face or anything like that, which I do really like as well. And it's not blending out like super liquidy or anything. I'm probably gonna have to apply more because it seems to be blending into my skin really well. I do like how natural this is looking. And I'm not a huge fan of foundations, but I actually do like how this is looking on my skin. I do feel like this foundation is on the drier side, like it's not super liquidy or oily. So if you already have dry skin, this might not work for you because it might create patchiness. But if you like prime your face the right way or just kind of moisturize it, put lotion on before, it could still work because I have like dry to combination skin. And sometimes it can be really oily, sometimes it can be really dry. So depending on like the weather changes and stuff, I always have to change up my routine on what I have to do before I put on any kind of like foundation and stuff. But I didn't apply it to my full face. I mainly just kind of applied it to my cheeks, under eyes, my chin, and my forehead. I didn't really apply anything like here where you would add like bronzer and stuff. But I think that you definitely really cannot tell. I think it does have pretty nice coverage. It does say full coverage on here. I didn't bother covering up this spot, but under my eyes and stuff, you definitely don't see like any more redness or a little bit of puffiness and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze and kind of contour my face. So I'm gonna use the Butter Bronzer in the shade 6676, and using an Ulta blush brush, I'm just gonna bronze my face first and then add blush and everything and just finish off the look. And as I'm applying this bronzer, I completely forgot that I have a contour stick from Miss AOA Studio. So I'm actually going to just go ahead and try this. I never use liquid contour ever, so I'm just going to draw on where I want this. And this is in the shade Nutmeg, so it's 3034. Just to make it blend a little bit easier, I'm going to add a little bit of the setting spray just so it moves around a little bit more and blends into the skin a lot more naturally. And I'm just going to clean up this nose contour just a little bit with whatever excess foundation I have on that little nozzle. And then I am going to set it with that Butter Bronzer now this time. And then for blush, I'm going to be using the Lizzie McGuire and ColourPop collection. This is the shade You Are Magnifico, and I'm just going to be applying that. And this is just a really pretty blush. If you haven't watched my review on the whole collection, I'm either going to link it below or you can just watch it by clicking a link up here. And that was a really fun collection to review. I really like it. And honestly, I use that palette almost every day. So if you're interested in getting that, definitely check that out because that was a really cute collection and it's one of my favorites so far from ColourPop. I'm going to be filling in my brows using the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Neutral Brown. And then for my under eyes, or for my lower lash line, I'm going to be applying that holographic pink shade. And I'm going to be applying that using an e.l.f. precision brush. And wow, as soon as I apply it, it's almost like a metallic kind of color. And it's a lot more lighter than what it looks like in the actual little bottle. So I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's very, very light. It almost looks like it could be a very natural looking highlighter. I do really like it, but like how I said, it's just a lot more pastel. Pigmentation is a lot less than I thought, but then again, like how I said, these are $1, so it's really not that bad. But the pigmentation, I feel like it could be a little bit more darker, because compared to the bottle, I think it looks a lot darker in the bottle than it does on my skin tone. But it's still really pretty, and I think it does match with the overall eye look pretty well. And then for highlight, I'm just going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in the shade So Hollywood. And then I'm just going to cover up any imperfections, like just a little bit of a pimple here and there, using this CoverGirl concealer stick in the shade Neutralizer. And then the last two steps, mascara and lip gloss. So I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty New Heights Lifting Mascara, and this is in the shade Black. So I'm just going to be applying this to my upper and lower lash line. And then for the lip gloss I'm just going to be using my own Glossiful Beauty lip gloss. And this is the Pearlescent Glitter Gloss, which is really super pretty. So I'm just going to be applying that. And I'm also going to have my shop link down below if you are interested in helping out with any of that, or if you want to purchase any products, because all the funds help me with my college tuition and classes and books and everything. And I really do love this lip gloss because it's not like overwhelmingly glittery and you don't really feel it on your lips. It's not super gritty or anything, but that is basically the overall look for today's video. I really do like the overall look of it. Like how I said, I'm not too crazy about the pigmentation of those powders, but it is only $1, so I'd probably get it like a 3.5 or 4 out of 5 stars. Like, it's really not too bad, especially if you do not like to add a lot of super bright colors to your face and you just want something subtle but not neutral. That would definitely be an option for you if you want to shop on MissA. I will also link the website down below. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I've seen so many people do reviews from that site, since mostly everything is $1. And I just really wanted to try it for myself. I really did like everything. The foundation so far is really, really nice. Like, I don't even set my foundation really, just because it just really dries out my face. But so far I do not feel any oiliness or anything like that. It feels pretty drying, like it dries on pretty fast, and it's super lightweight, so I don't even feel like I'm wearing the foundation. So that's one of the main things I wanted to get on the Shop Miss AOA site, and now I can see why so many people try their foundations, because it is really nice for only like, I think it's like $1.77, so it's really not that bad, and the size is really nice too. But if you're interested to see more videos from me in the future, you can always subscribe down below. You can also hit the notification bell for every single time I upload. I usually upload either once a week on Sundays or sometimes twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll just see you guys next time. Bye. I also wanted to just put a clip in here of me wearing one of the Shop Miss AOA necklaces. This was 3 for $1, which was really good. If you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe for more content like this. I upload every Wednesday and Sunday around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll just see you guys in the next video. Bye.